Hi, this is Paul Dozier. I am an insurance producer here in Southern California, Long Beach. I call it heaven. I call it heaven. The reason why I'm producing this is to give information to people who say they want to build wealth. And you're not getting the information on how to build wealth, practical information. There is so much information out here, it can be very, very confusing, and a lot of people are making money on that confusion. But I'm going to give you the information in hopes that I'm either planting a seed, watering a seed, and that increase can come. It would be my pleasure to serve you, but at least you'll have the information. I've been an insurance agent for 10 years. Over 10 years, I think. But I didn't really start taking this information seriously until 2017 when I went to school at New York Life University for 3 years, 10 months. At that point, I achieved getting my securities license, and I learned a lot. And I learned a lot about the strategies, these ideas of how wealth is accumulated by high net worth individuals that can be done by low net worth individuals. I think us average folks need this information. And so that's the reason why I'm sharing this. And it's true. After you listen to this, hopefully I can even hold your attention. But after you listen to this, you're going to go back to a very busy life. But if you're serious about building wealth, and you're beyond that stage where you need someone to motivate you, and you just want some clear and concise information, I want to help you. Now, this particular strategy is called child gifting. But you will fast see how using a life insurance policy, in this case, a U.S. code called 7702, which is a cash value life insurance policy, can help you build wealth not only for your children, but for yourself. Is it easy? No. It will take consistency. But if you just bear with me for about 8-9 minutes, I'm going to go through this just to give you some ideas, okay? And bear with me, because I think this would be good for you. Now, this presentation is called Child Gifting and can also be used, all depending on when you start with your child, for college funding. And if done correctly, can all be tax-free. So the question becomes, what is life insurance? So I'm going to read this very complicated definition to you out of Cornell University, out of their law school. And then I'm going to break it down and make it really simple for you. Life insurance is a contract that meets the cash value accumulation test of this subsection if, by the terms of the contract, the cash surrender value of such contract may not at any time exceed the net single premium, which would have to be paid at such time to fund future benefits under the contract. So, real simply put, life insurance is a contract. And the contract states that they have to pay out the face value of the contract. And this particular type of contract accumulates cash value. And all of this is for future benefits. Now, what are future benefits? Everyone knows what death benefits are. Everyone understands that. But what are endowment benefits? These are future benefits. So let me break down what endowment benefit is so that you understand. We're talking about death benefit and endowment benefits. We already understand what death benefits are. Endowment insurance is a type of life insurance that allows the policyholder to pay premiums and receive money back at a specific date. Now, this money back isn't at death. This money back can be used for child college tuition. It can be used for fees. It can be used for living expenses. It could be used for other costs. And I'm not saying other costs as it pertains to just college tuition. It could be used for almost anything, if not anything. If you should die before the policy matures, your child will receive the payout as your death benefit and will still have the anticipated money for college. So, endowment benefits, what does that mean exactly? Let me give you an example so you understand. A family has a child. They start a cash value policy for the child. Now, the previous example I just explained to you was an endowment life insurance policy on a parent. But did you know you can start a policy, what's called a child policy for the child? And if you make consistent payments over a set period of time, see, we don't have a problem saving money, but we do have a problem putting the money in the right place to save it. And so it will give you opportunity to have cash value when it's needed, whether it's when they're getting married, going to college, starting a business. So wouldn't you like to see the numbers on something like that, on an endowment benefit? Well, let me give you an example. Let's just say Mark and Sandra Smith had their little boy, Jimmy, and he's 9 months old. He's healthy, and they're excited to begin planning for his future as they have their other kids. Now, they call their agent, they make plans for his future. Now, they have a budget amount that they're willing to give up for 20 years because they figure he's going to be 21 years old, and at that point, Jimmy will have his own paid-off policy that they can gift to him. And it will be paid for, and it has cash value he can use possibly to pay off student loans, purchase a house, his first house, or maybe even start a business. So what does that look like? Little Jimmy turns 2 years old. And now keep in mind, this is just an example, okay? So don't shoot the messenger. This is just an example. So this is an example. So let's just say, for example, $9,800 is put into the bank, or strike that, put into the insurance policy every year for 20 years. Now yours may be more, yours may be less. But you're putting it in for 20 years. So in this example, if you look at little Jimmy at age 21, he has accumulated a safe $196,481. But the net cash value is $270,000. So $196,481 was put in, but he has a net cash value of $270,000. That's $74,000 more than was put in. And the $1 million policy, the $1 million baby, is now $1.4 million baby because the death benefit rises as well. And if you look at age 22 years old, I want you to notice this. At 22 years old, there is no additional premium required or even will be accepted into this policy in this particular example. And the very next year, at 22 years old, he will receive an additional $14,307. This is an example. At age 23, it would be another $15,000 that goes into the cash value, the net cash value. At age 24, another $15,000, $883 would go into the net cash value. At age 25, another $16,725 would go into the cash value. So as you can see, the payments stopped at when Jimmy turned age 21, but the cash value keeps going up, and the net death benefit keeps going up as well. So the policy grows as Jimmy gets older. Now, is it that easy? Well, the answer is no. So you need a professional to help design your plan. This is only one method to build true wealth. If I can be of service to you or one of my partners in this business, please call 872-221-4577, 872-221-4577, and one of my partners will explain to you how this works. Or you can go right to the website, pcdinsuranceragency.com, pcdinsuranceragency.com. Hey, listen, thank you for spending just a little bit of your time with me. I promised you 8-9 minutes, and that was 8 or 9 minutes. I hope you'll reach out to us and allow us just to show you some ideas of what you can do as us average folks. We average folks just like you. We're average folks just like you. But I wanted to go and get this information for us so that we can learn how to build true wealth and not just listen to motivational messages. And listen, thank you for the opportunity to spend just a little bit of your time. I appreciate it. Thank you.